The Prime Minister now has to do something he wasn't planning to do: retool his cabinet just months before an election.
Obviously, this will require some changes to our cabinet, and that's something that we're going to be announcing on Monday.
This shuffle last July was supposed to be the election cabinet, a blend of promotions and restructuring meant to steer the Liberals to re-election.
Just before Christmas, I informed the Prime Minister of my decision not to run again in 2019.
But then Scott Brison told the Prime Minister in person he was retiring, before telling the country through this video.
I'm so proud of what our government has accomplished for Canadians.
A 7-term MP, the country's first openly gay cabinet minister, leaving to spend more time with his family.
Canada is one of the truly rare places in the world where a life like ours is possible.
I want to recognize the extraordinary service that Scott Brison has offered to Canadians for 22 years as a member of Parliament.
Now Trudeau has to prepare for political life after Brison. His old job in Treasury Board tightens the nuts and bolts of government, the department that gets money, projects, and programs out the door. A key role with one budget and 9 months to go before voting day.
Okay, David, so the Prime Minister says this is happening Monday, this shuffle. I know you've been talking to sources. What more have you learned about what will happen?
Yeah, Rosie, what we're told is this is not going to be a big shuffle. This is not a major reset of government. And in fact, we're told that if Scott Brison wasn't resigning from cabinet to retire, this shuffle wouldn't be happening at all. So the immediate focus is to find a capable and experienced minister to take on that key role in Treasury Board. And what I'm told by a senior government source is that Brison's replacement will come from the Treasury Board Committee of Cabinet.
Okay, so that gives us some clues. Who's on the committee that might replace Brison there?
Yeah, some big names on that committee just jump right out at you. Maybe the frontrunner for this job, Indigenous Services Minister Jane Philpott. Some of the other names on the committee, Social Development Minister Jean-Yves Duclos, Finance Minister Bill Morneau. He's probably not going anywhere with the budget coming. Procurement Minister Carl Qualtrough, Trade Minister Jim Carr, Labour Minister Patty Hajdu. So someone on that list is likely to move. The buzz tonight is all about Jane Philpott. That's going to trigger some other changes. And what we're told is that between 3, 4 to maybe 6 ministers are going to be affected in this shuffle.
Because there's always a domino effect. And one of the things he has to consider is a minister from Nova Scotia. Is there anyone there that could fill in that slot in terms of regional representation?
Well, they have lots to pick from because they have all the seats in Nova Scotia. But what we're told, the front runners to replace Brison as the Nova Scotia minister are 2 parliamentary secretaries. There's Bernadette Jordan from Nova Scotia South Shore and Sean Fraser from Central Nova.
Okay, David Cochrane, been doing lots of work on this story today. Thank you.
You're welcome.